In the height of steam preservation and restoration, people searched far and wide for engines to save from scrap and restore to full working order. Some engines were simply a little rusty, while others were so rotten they needed most of their parts fully replacing. Restoring a locomotive from a decrepit state isn't a new thing, but there's one story of an engine being found and restored that stands out over the rest, and it takes place in Brazil. Engine number 12 was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1878 for use on the Estrada de Ferro Madeira Mamor, or Madeira Mamor Railroad as it was later known, in Brazil. The line was built to meter gauge, and soon after it arrived, engine number 12 was named Coronel Church. The engine ran on the line for a while, and I can't find any reports of it ever being involved in an accident. The line was ran by a few dozen men and was a mere 6 kilometers long, but it was soon closed down in 1879 after most of the men working on the railway contracted and died of yellow fever. As a result, the locomotives and the railway were left abandoned. Number 12 was supposedly taken by local villagers and was used as a hen house, a bakery oven, and the tender was used as a water tank. After that, it was eventually abandoned and left in the rainforest. In 1909, 30 years after the railway was closed, railway officials surveying the area stumbled across the engine completely overgrown and surrounded by the forest. The firebox was full of plants, hundreds of insects had made residence in the cab, and a small tree had started to grow out the engine's funnel. Surprised by this discovery, the surveyors had the engine dragged out of the forest and taken back to the locomotive works in an attempt to restore it. After some work, the engine was fully restored to working condition and was put back into service on the 4th of July 1912. It continued to work in Brazil and was eventually withdrawn in 1940. The story behind the engine's career led to it being preserved, and is now currently on display at the Madeira Mamor Railway in Porto Velho, Brazil. Just goes to show how rugged human engineering can be, and no matter what state something might be in, it's never impossible to try and make it work again. Subscribe for more.